this Yahoo answer, thank you, by the way, everybody who sent in Yahoo answers. This Yahoo answer was sent in by Julie Kin. Thank you, Julie. It's by Yahoo Answers user Jamie. Jesus.
Ricky Jamiola.
Jameless, who asks, how to cheaply catch a thief. Cheaply. Need some clever ideas about how to catch someone stealing from a walk-in cupboard. Only person going in there for this would be the thief, but pretty sure traps are illegal. Need something cheap as we're poor, lol. Thanks.
Hold on.
Okay, wait, hold on.
I don't understand the parameters of this question.
Are you telling me you have a cupboard that exists solely to be burgled? Is that what you're telling me?
You have a walk-in cupboard, but no one walks in except the thief. It seems like the best trap then would be to watch and see who walks in.
I think this person is saying this cupboard has been so thoroughly burgled that they are willing to change it into a fucking reverse panic room.
That is just burglable.
If you think about it,
this room is just full of chalices.
If you think about it, prisons are all reverse panic rooms because it just puts the danger inside and then everything else is safe. That is what this person is talking about. They're pulling a reverse Jodie Foster, which is also my favorite sexual position.
I feel like we played enough like Sega CD FMV games that we should be able to answer this question. I think there needs to be a lever on the wall that you pull and the floor drops out.
What Sega CD FMV games are you talking about other than Night Trap?
He's talking about Double Switch also.
Right.
So wasn't there one called Maniac Mansion too?
Maniac Mansion was something completely different.
That was an adventure game. But anyway,
lots of great references.
So keep your Sega CD in there, and then if you notice it's missing.
The only person you're going to catch in that fucking honeypot is Justin McElroy.
Oops, Daisy. Where is this cupboard, by the way? The imaginary cupboard I invented. Gotta get over there.
This person is probably right in that traps are illegal, right? They're not like you watch Home Alone and everyone has a good time and a good laugh. They get hit with a paint bucket. They get electrocuted with an amount of voltage that would kill a fucking elephant. And we all have a good time and we all have a good laugh. But that shit that little kid pulls is like wicked illegal, right?
I mean, the thing about
hold on, you think the Sticky Bandits are gonna like take him to court and be like,
I'm saying the Sticky Bandits would have
serious trauma?
I think the Sticky Bandits would have a fucking great case against that kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
They set his head on fire.
Now here's the thing about it, though.
But they were going in to
kill him. No. Okay, it depends on what you're talking about. If you're talking about Home Alone 1, I think the people versus Kevin McCallister is going to be very weak because Kevin.
Now, Justin, I hate to interrupt, but I think you mean the Wet Bandits versus Kevin McCallister because I don't think the people of the city have banded together to support.
No. They're going to be a criminal trial first, and then
take it to the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, in Home Alone 1, people versus Kevin McCallister is going to be very weak because Kevin McCallister was defending his home, and absolutely. The impetus I think is on him to defend that any way he sees fit. He could have killed them.
Oh, you're saying there's a Chicago, as we all know, the castle doctrine is very much in play in Illinois.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he has unlimited power, unlimited lethal power.
Problematically though, in Home Alone 2, your case, if you're Kevin McCallister, is going to get very weak because you have sadistically, I would say, lured these men into your trap of hurting. And just to defend a toy store, pretty much. He could have called Lamp up in that hotel, had Tim Curry bringing him waffles.
Now, it's been a while since I saw the movie, but isn't his final trap house, isn't that like his uncle's house, or it's a relative's house of some sort, right? And that's how he's able
it's his uncle's house. That's what's fucked up is that it's his uncle's house. Like they're rebuilding it, they're remodeling it. So if those fucking guys hadn't come that night, there would have been a score of contractors who would have like perished at this little kid's hands.
Right? There is almost certainly more trap. Like, there's no way he hit them all. Those contractors are going in the next morning.
Dude,
why is this knob sticky? Electricity.
I wish that the whole second movie was just spent with Daniel Stern and Joe Pesci screaming, "What are the odds?"
Yeah.
How could this happen again?
Twice?
Really?
Is anything...
We went to, like, the biggest city in America.
Are you
we ran
also...
into the same 10-year-olds.
Are you also telling me that, like, job one, once you get out of prison for being the Wet Bandits, job one isn't, listen, we've got to start carrying guns.
We just have to buy a gun and use it on the child.
If we see a child and he's got a trap, we just got to shoot him.
Shoot the child.
I know it's hard.
Many of the traps are automated, I'm sure, but most of them are being deployed by the child on us. And if the child is dead, we have nothing to fear.
We don't even have to pursue him anymore. We just move on.
We don't even have to worry about fucking Brenda Fricker launching palm after palm of bird feed at us to attack us with her army of birds. She's like, fly my children up, bam, bam. Oh no.
You know, we give him a lot of credit for being sort of a master strategist. But if your end game relies on the possibility that an old woman is going to throw seeds at your assailants, you do not have a strong plan.
You know, you've actually just made me realize in both movies, he would be dead if it were not for the creepy old people
for
that he
elderly intervention.
Along the way.
Yeah, no question about it.
Oh wow!
You think old people aren't worth anything anymore, but
how scary is Brenda Fricker in that movie?
So scary.
Is there anything scarier than her in that movie? I don't understand how she did that movie.
Tim Curry in that movie.
Tim Curry's not. Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty scary.
Now, you know what's scary? I'll tell you what's scary. Timeline-wise, the Wet Bandits have been in prison for about 12 months. For home invasion and, like, trying to kill a child, they were put in prison for,
they escaped, don't they?
Year.
They're escapists.
Yeah, they escape. They dig out of the ground, remember?
From prison. They can't escape a 10-year-old child with paint cans on strings, but they've escaped.
Well, that was they got sent to a prison run by devious, conniving little kids who it was just an open field with hanging paint cans suspended. It was like the open prisons of Siberia.
It's actually really troubling. The elderly interventions in Home Alone 1 and 2, I refuse to acknowledge the existence of 3 and 4. The elderly interventionists in 1 and 2 actually send a really confusing message to America's kids, because what it says is, you know what we've been telling you about strangers, that's true, but if they look really creepy and are homeless,
that's the thing. Yeah, okay.
There's a chance that they might be cool and protect you, and will only do so if you interact with them. So maybe by interacting with strangers, you're not putting yourself up for danger. You're actually making an investment in your future safety.
I think that had they gotten to a third movie,
they did
with Macaulay Culkin, canonical third movie, then the stranger he met would be like covered in blood and like wielding a knife. But turns out he's just a butcher.
Yeah.
Because like in the first one, he's not homeless. He owns a home. He's just a dude that like salts the sidewalk.
Yeah, and
everyone's like, oh, he's a murderer.
Yeah.
Because he's got a shovel and he's old.
Great job. Kids are so cruel.
Chicago.
And you're 10 years old, and some sort of choice is presented to you where you have to choose between Joe Pesci or Brenda Fricker, and one of them's going to murder you, and the other one is going to provide you provide you sanctuary, and you have to make this choice between Pesci or Fricker. One of these is going to murder. Which one would you choose? It
would obviously be Fricker. She would eat you.
Yeah,
no question about it. Now, how sweet would it be though, Travis? You know what you're suggesting about the crazy old person turning out to be genuinely crazy. How sweet would it have been for Home Alone 3? If the threat turns out to be so real that Macaulay Culkin has to team up with, what would they be at that, the slippery bandits, the moist bandits, the tactile bandits, the tacky bandits,
the scratchy bandits,
the goopy bandits, whatever they are, he has to team up with them to defeat this larger threat. Like, I would watch the hell out of that movie. Are you kidding me? And then they turn on each other, match.
I think,
but they have guns this time.
I think Home Alone 3 is actually technically the last 45 minutes of Skyfall.